Welcome to another TOEFL listening practice video. In this video, you will listen to a lecture, answer some questions about it, review the correct answers and explanations. Don't forget to subscribe for more TOEFL listening practice.
Today, we will discuss various leadership styles in business management and their impact on organizational performance. Understanding different leadership styles is crucial for managers to effectively guide their teams and achieve business goals. First, let's talk about autocratic leadership. In this style, the leader makes decisions unilaterally without seeking input from team members. Autocratic leaders maintain strict control over all aspects of the organization and expect employees to follow orders without question. While this can lead to quick decision-making, it may also result in low employee morale and creativity due to the lack of involvement and autonomy. Next, we have democratic leadership, also known as participative leadership. Democratic leaders encourage team members to participate in decision-making processes. This style fosters a sense of ownership and collaboration among employees, leading to higher job satisfaction and creativity. However, it can also slow down decision-making due to the need for consensus and extensive discussions. Transformational leadership is another influential style. Transformational leaders inspire and motivate their teams by creating a vision for the future and encouraging innovation. They focus on personal development and are often seen as role models. This style can lead to high levels of employee engagement and organizational change, but it requires leaders to have strong communication and motivational skills. In contrast, transactional leadership focuses on the exchange between the leader and the followers. Transactional leaders use rewards and punishments to motivate employees, emphasizing performance and adherence to rules. This style is effective in achieving short-term goals and maintaining order, but it may not foster long-term employee development or innovation. Laissez-faire leadership is characterized by a hands-off approach. Leaders provide minimal direction and allow employees to make their own decisions. This style can be beneficial when team members are highly skilled and self-motivated, promoting creativity and independence. However, it can lead to a lack of direction and accountability if employees are not sufficiently self-driven or if the organization lacks clear goals. Another important style is servant leadership. Servant leaders prioritize the needs of their team members and focus on their development and well-being. They lead by example and emphasize empathy, listening, and stewardship. This approach can create a supportive and nurturing work environment, but it may not be as effective in situations requiring quick decision-making or strong authoritative presence. Lastly, we have situational leadership, which suggests that leaders should adapt their style based on the maturity and competence of their team members and the specific circumstances. This flexible approach allows leaders to be more effective by responding to the needs of their team and the demands of the situation. In summary, different leadership styles, autocratic, democratic, transformational, transactional, laissez-faire, servant, and situational, have unique characteristics and impacts on organizational performance. Effective leaders understand these styles and know when to apply them to guide their teams successfully.
One, what is the primary focus of the lecture? Two, what is a characteristic of autocratic leadership mentioned in the lecture? Three, what can be inferred about democratic leadership from the lecture? 4. How is the lecture organized? 5. Why does the professor discuss transformational leadership in the lecture? 6. What is a potential downside of laissez-faire leadership mentioned in the lecture? 'The lecture focuses on different leadership styles, such as autocratic and democratic, and how they influence the performance and dynamics of organizations. The lecture describes autocratic leadership as a style where leaders maintain strict control and make decisions without consulting their team. The lecture explains that democratic leadership encourages team participation in decision-making, leading to a sense of ownership and increased job satisfaction. The lecture is structured around discussing various leadership styles, such as autocratic, democratic, and transformational, and their characteristics and impacts. The lecture describes transformational leadership as a style where leaders inspire and motivate their teams by creating a vision for the future and encouraging innovation. The lecture explains that laissez-faire leadership, while promoting creativity and independence, can lead to issues if employees lack self-drive or the organization lacks clear goals.